Kent Riddle Properties is the main sponsor of the Lions Pride Sports broadcast for the 2022 to 2023 season and has been a big supporter of Lockhart Lion sports for over 40 years. Lockhart Lion fans all over the world have been able to follow the games on the Kent Riddle Properties scoreboard, as well as being the main sponsor of the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. Kent is also the QA guy for every broadcast. Kent Riddle has been in the real estate business for over 35 years. If you are looking to buy, sale, or lease a property in the area, you can contact Kent Riddle at 512-359-0036.
All right, welcome everybody. Got a little late start, as we are still here in the top of the first inning with the second pitcher for the Lady Lions. It's going to be Evelyn Rodriguez coming in from left field. Lady Panthers with the big lead here in the top half of the first inning, 1 out. Lady Panthers 7, Lady Lions 0. And that one's going to catch that outside corner for strike one. 1-1 the count to the leadoff batter, Molly. She walked her first plate appearance and scored. Runner goes. The throw down to second was in time, but unable to come up with it is Mavis on a great throw by the catcher. Count's going to be 2 balls and 1 strike. Once again, do want to apologize for the camera angle we got today. Unable to get up there, get a better view from the press box. That one's going to be high for ball 3. 3-1 the count to Molly. That one's going to be hit down the left side. That one's just going to be fair. Runner will come around second or third base to score. And Molly will advance to second base.
Number 6, Riley Slim.
That'll add another run for the Lady Panthers, 8-0. And that'll bring up Riley up to the plate, her second plate appearance as well. Molly is not scared to steal. That one's going to be high for ball 1. Once again, I want to apologize for the little late start. I do want to thank everybody tuning in and watching today's broadcast of Lady Lions softball versus the Liberty Hill Lady Panthers. That one's going to go off the glove of the third baseman. And rounding third, coming home is going to be Molly. And she'll score safely.
Now batting, number 14, Addison Shiflett.
Nice attempt by the third baseman for the Lady Lions. Almost came up with that line drive snag, just in and out of the glove. And that'll bring up Addison up to the plate. Still only 1 out here in the top half of the first inning. And that one's going to be inside for ball 2. That one's going to be hit out of play for strike one. 2-1 the count. Going around to bunt. That one's just going to go foul for strike two. Addison with a nice little bunt just rolled foul. 2-2 to count. She'll send one down to right field. That's going to get past the right fielder, excuse me. One Panther will score. And rounding third and coming home is going to be Addison. And that'll be a Little League version of an end of park home run.
Now batting, number 11, Kylie Kirk.
And that'll bring up Kylie Kirk up to the plate. As a Lady Panthers of Liberty Hill High School in Liberty Hill, Texas. All over at this point, the Lady Lions, 11-0, and we're only in the top half of the first. That one's going to be high for ball one. Only one out once again. That one's going to be high for ball two. Again, Evelyn Rodriguez on the mound. Second pitcher for the Lions here in this inning. That one's going to be fouled back to the backstop for strike one. 2-1 to count. To Kylie. That one's going to be low for ball three. 3-1 to count now. That one's going to be fouled back to the backstop for strike two. That'll make the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. So 3-2 pitch on the way. And that's going to miss for ball 4.
Now batting, number 7, Ashley Iverson.
And Ashley will come up to the plate. Got a nice stiff breeze blowing in from right field. Cool breeze. It's going to be high for ball 1. That one's going to be low and outside for ball 2. That one's going to be hit hard towards center field, going back, off the wall. Now, Liberty Hill Panther runner racing around from first all the way to third.
Brings up number 4, Reese.
As Ashley makes it her way to second. That one was about, I'd say about 3 feet from going away, going over the fence. And that'll bring up Reese up to the plate. Got 2 Panther runners on the base pads. That one's going to be hit towards the shortstop over to first base in time for out number 2. 1 Panther will score. And Ashley would advance to third base.
Cadence Weiss.
Nice stop by Presley Mavis and throwing it over to first base for out number 2. And that'll bring up number 16, Cadence, up to the plate. Lady Panthers do score 1 more run on that play. That one's going to be high for ball 1. We'll give a shout out to the Rattler tuning in to watch some Lady Lion softball. Sunray Estrada, senior catcher for the San Marcos Rattlers. Played several years for Lockhart Little League. That one's going to be hit hard towards the left side. And that one's going to fall foul. For strike 1. And correct me if I'm wrong, Sunray, if you're still watching, you are going to go play at the next level next season, aren't you? If so, let me know where. But I do want to thank you for tuning in and watching, as well as everybody else checking out today's broadcast of Lady Lion softball. Count is 1-1, 2 outs here in the top half of the first inning. And that is not a glitch on the scoreboard. The Lady Panthers have put 12 up here in the top half of the first. That one's going to be hit high. Mavis is going back, and she'll make the catch. Or should I say, she'll make the squeeze for number 3s. So after 1/2 inning of play, Lady Panthers of Liberty Hill 12. Lady Lions will be coming up to bat for their first time of the game. And we're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with some more Lady Lions softball right here on the Lions Pride Sport broadcast.
If you are looking for some delicious Mexican food in Lockhart, Texas, come see us at Guadalajara Mexican Restaurant. We offer a wide variety of traditional Mexican dishes served with fresh homemade tortillas. At Guadalajara Mexican Restaurant, we also have seafood dishes to go along with our traditional menu of Mexican food. We are a family-friendly restaurant with indoor and outdoor seating. So, bring the whole family to Guadalajara Mexican Restaurant located at 1710 South Colorado Street, Suite 114 in Lockhart, Texas.
Hi, I'm Richard Mendez with A1 Bail Bonds. If you find yourself in a jam, we're your plan. We'll put your feet back on the street. A1 Bail Bonds. Go Lions.
All right, we're back for the start of the bottom half of the first inning. And leading things off for the Lockhart Lions at the plate, number 11, Evelyn Rodriguez, started off the game in left field. Moved over to pitcher. So the left-hander will dig into the batter's box to start things off for the Lockhart Lions here in the bottom half of the first inning. On the mound for the Liberty Hill Panthers is going to be number 4, Reese. And that'll be a first pitch in there for strike one. Lady Panthers put 12 up in the top half of the first inning and lead 12-0 as the Lady Lions have their first opportunity, their first crack at the bat. That's going to be hanging outside for ball one, 1-1 to count. That one's going to miss outside for ball two, 2-1 to count. So 2 balls, 1 strike to Evelyn Rodriguez, the leadoff batter for the Lady Lions. That one's going to be low for ball 3, 3-1 to count. You're just tuning into the broadcast, whether you're watching on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast Facebook page or you're watching on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast YouTube channel. That score is correct. Bottom of the first inning. Lady Panthers 12, Lady Lions 0. That's going to be high for ball 4. And the leadoff batter for the Lady Lions will get on the base pads.
Right fielder, number 5, Sabrina Riza.
So that'll bring up Sabrina, the right fielder, number 5. And that'll put Presley Mavis in the on-deck circle for the Lady Lions. A throw down to first. Not in time. That first pitch to Sabrina is going to be outside for ball 1. Strong arm by the catcher. That one's going to catch that inside corner for strike 1. 1-1 the count. As Evelyn took a huge lead off of first base. Catcher. Emma was looking to throw down to first again. It's going to be inside. Ball 2. 2-1 to count. Two-one pitch going to be low for ball 3. 3-1 to count. And now it's going to be right on the inside corner for strike 2. That'll make the count full. Nobody out here in the bottom of the first inning. Leadoff batter Evelyn Rodriguez at first base, drawing the walk to start things off for the Lady Lions. And that one's going to go right off the fist. Count will still remain full. And that's going to catch that inside corner for strike 3. And out number 1 here in the bottom of the first inning. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Presley Mavis, up to the plate.
Number 1, Presley Mavis.
Mavis does have a heavy bat. Is known to put him over the fence line. Right now just looking to put it in play. going to be high and inside for ball one. That one's going to be hit towards the right side. Right fielder's getting up underneath it, and she will make the catch in play. Evelyn's able to get back in time. Looked like she stumbled as she was trying to make the cut to come back. That's going to be out number 2.
Second baseman, number 22, Elizabeth Salinas.
As Evelyn having a little chuckle out there. Kind of tripped up over her feet. Able to get back in time, though. So that'll make it 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning. And that'll bring out number 22, Elizabeth, up to the plate. And she'll send one screaming towards the left side. And that'll be caught by the left fielder for out number 3. So after 1 inning of play, Lady Panthers 12, Lady Lions 0. We're going to take a quick time out, and we'll be right back with some more Lady Lions softball right here on the Lions Pride Sport broadcast.
Smoke Texas Barbecue puts smiles on faces. Since 1900, Kreitz Market has been putting smiles on faces with every bite of Smoke Texas Barbecue. Located off of Highway 183 at 619 North Colorado Street in Lockhart, Texas, fifth-generation owner Keith Schmidt continues the tradition of providing the best barbecue in Texas with its award-winning varieties of beef, sausage, and pork meats. All Kreitz Barbecue is post oak smoked to perfection under Pitmaster Roy Perez's watchful eye in Kreitz Market's hallowed brick pits. Let Kreitz cater your party or event. Kreitz can assemble a complete barbecue dinner and sides for any event in Central Texas. To get a quote on catering, Kreitz Barbecue Catering Manager Weston Black can be reached at 512-398-2361. That's 512-398-2361. Kreitz Market opens 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday from 10:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Sundays from 10:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. You can find out more about Kreitz Market on their Facebook page or go to KreitzMarket.com. That's www.
First baseman, number 5, Melissa Petru.
All right, we're back for the start of the second inning. As the Lady Panthers will be stepping up to the batter's box. And leading things off for the Lady Panthers will be number 5, Lisa. And still on the mound for the Lady Lions, number 11, Evelyn Rodriguez. And the first pitch is going to be swung on, and that'll be tipped back to the backstop for strike 1. Once again, this game was supposed to be played yesterday, but due to heavy drizzle throughout the daytime, the field was not playable. It's been rescheduled, and here's where we are tonight. So the 0-1 pitch will be high for ball 1, 1-1 to count. That one's going to be swung on, hit towards the right side. And it's going to be called off by the right fielder. And that'll be the first out of the inning. So that'll bring up the shortstop, Ashton, number 8 for the Lady Panthers. And that one a miss outside. Looks like that was a curveball. It's amazing how these ladies can get that ball to curve within only 43 feet from the pitcher's mound to home plate. And it gets shorter because the release point of the softball from their hand is right around the 39 to 38 foot level. That's going to miss high for ball 2. It just makes it that much more impressive when you see a breaker like that. Nothing like the chants and cheers of the dugout in softball. That's going to be outside for ball 3. Three and 0 to count. That's going to be high for ball 4. So after getting the leadoff batter to pop out, the number 2 hitter here in the top half of the second inning will reach base on a walk. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Molly. She's reached base twice and has scored twice. That ball's going to get past the catcher as Ashton will make it to second base on the pass ball. And Molly was able to pull the bat back for ball 1. 1-0 the count. Showing bunt is Molly. She'll pull it back. And she's going to get hit by the pitch. So that'll be a dead ball. She'll head to first base. That'll put Ashton at second base, Molly at first. And that'll bring up the center fielder, Riley, up to the plate. She's reached base twice and has scored twice as well. This is her third plate appearance. That one's going to be a ground ball hit toward the first baseman. And she will step on the bag for out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, number 14, Addison Shepard.
The runners will advance to third and second. And that'll bring up number 14, Addison. Her last plate appearance ended in the park home run to right field. And here she is, 2 outs here in the top half of the second. And she'll look at the first pitch, high and outside for ball 1. Give you a scan of what we got out there so far. 2 runners, 1 at third, 1 at second. That one's going to be hit hard towards right center field. Right fielder's getting up underneath it. She'll make the squeeze for number 3. And that'll turn away the Lady Panthers. No runs here in the top half of the second inning. But the Lady Panthers still have a big lead, 12-0 over the Lady Lions. We're going to take a quick timeout, and then we'll be right back for the bottom half of the second inning with some more Lady Lions softball right here on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast.
Changing Faces Barbershop has been serving the Lockhart and surrounding communities since 2009. Head barber and owner Lex Jennings and staff pride themselves on being a hip, Urban Barbershop. For shaves, not only do we hit you with our Precessional Andis trimmers, we offer a close shave and edge up with a straight razor. If you're really wanting to be pampered, let us give you one of our famous hot towel shaves. For cuts, Changing Face barbers are all top of their class and are able to pull off any style, whether it's a mohawk, classic cut, fade, taper, or design. We pride ourselves on our talent, our drive, and want to give our clients the best experience available. For all styles, from the newest trends to old school cuts, our barbers here at Changing Faces have the skills to transform your look and feel. With over 10 years of combined experience, our barbers are on the cutting edge of the barber world. Come by one of our 2 locations, 2000 West San Antonio Street in Lockhart, Texas, and 900 Bug Lane, Suite 115 in San Marcos, Texas. Or go to our website at cfbarbershop.com.
And we are back for the bottom half of the second inning. And leading off for the Lady Lions is going to be number 10, the third baseman, Genesis. And she'll step into the batter's box. Still on the mound for the Lady Panthers, number 4, Reese. And swinging on the first pitch, fouling it down the left side towards the home dugout. That'll be a strike one count. 0-1. A nice hit towards right center field. And that's going to find the gap out there. Mishandled out there in right center field by the center fielder. And Genesis will advance to second base with a double.
Brings up number 8, Heaven Cantu.
That'll bring up number 8, Heaven Cantu, up to the plate. And in the on-deck circle will be number 9, Marissa. So the catcher will dig into the batter's box for her first plate appearance, as Genesis will be sitting on second with the leadoff double to right center field. That one's going to be ground ball hit towards the second baseman over to first for out number 1. Genesis will advance to third base,
Now batting, catcher, number 9, Marissa Sosa.
Marissa Sosa is the catcher tonight. So Marissa Sosa step into the batter's box. She'll look at the first pitch outside for ball 1. Genesis is at third base. Lockhart needs to put at least one run on the board. And that one's going to miss outside. Ball 2, 2-0 the count. Two-0 pitch on the way. That's going to be high and outside for ball 3. 3-0 the count. Three-0 pitch on the way. That's going to be ball 4, and that'll put Lady Lions on the corners. As Marissa will be at first base, Genesis at third.
Now batting,
Plate, the right fielder. Made the squeeze for out number 3 to end the top half of the second inning. And runner will advance to second. So we'll have Marissa at second base, Genesis at third. And Angelina will be looking at ball 1, 1-0 count. Oh, couldn't hold off on that one, but that one was right on the corner. On the inside for a strike one count, 1-1 the count. One out here in the bottom half of the second inning. That one's going going to miss inside for ball 2. Big swing and a miss for strike 2. Way hit on that one. Nice change up by Reese. 2-2 to count. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. And believe it or not, that's the first strikeout of the night for either team. So that'll make it 2 outs here in the bottom half of the second inning.
Number 3, Caitlin Pardo.
And Caitlin Pardo will step into the batter's box, number 3 for the Lady Lions. 2 outs here in the bottom half of the second. That one's going to be high for ball 1. And once again, the Lady Lions do have 2 runners on the base path. Genesis at third base. Marissa at second. That's going to be inside for ball 2. Reese bringing the heat with that one. Another changeup on the inside. As Caitlin chops that one towards the right side. Foul for strike 1. 2-1 to count. That's going to be low and inside for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike to count. And that one's going to be foul tip right back to the glove for strike 2. That'll make the count full. So 3-2 count, 2 outs. That's going to be up and high, up and in for ball 4. And that'll load the bases for number 11, Evelyn Rodriguez, the leadoff batter for the Lady Lions. Rodriguez reached base, her first plate appearance, and was left stranded at first base. So bases are juiced with Lady Lions. That one's going to be hit up the middle to a dive-in shortstop over to second for out number 3. So after 2 innings of play, the score still remains Liberty Hill Lady Panthers 12, Lockhart Lady Lions 0. We're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with some more Lady Lions softball right here on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast.
Shields AC and Heating is a small family-owned business located here in Lockhart, Texas. You can count on us for all your air conditioning and heating repairs. Here at Shields AC and Heating we service commercial and residential HVAC system as well as refrigeration, ice machines and walk-in coolers. So, if you're in need of commercial or residential AC repairs, you can count on Shields AC and Heating to be there for you by calling us at 512-227-1219. We take pride in your comfort. Here at El Rey Crawfish and Oyster Bar we are a family-owned restaurant. We specialize in the world-renowned New Orleans-style seafood. We serve a variety of fresh and flavorful seafood dishes such as fish, shrimp, crab, crawfish, octopus, and oysters. We also have indoor and outdoor dining. So come on out and enjoy your favorite drink and seafood dish at El Rey Crawfish and Oyster Bar located at 1721 South Commerce Street in Lockhart, Texas.
And we are back for the start of the third inning as we get set for the top half of number 3. And leading off for the Lady Panthers, number 11, Kylie, will be stepping into the batter's box. And still on the mound for the Lady Lions, number 11, Evelyn Rodriguez. Started the game in left field and came up, was put on the pitcher's mound about midway through the first inning. The first inning where the Lady Panthers scored 12 runs. So we get set to start the third inning. And they'll start it off with the ball high to Kylie. So 1-0 count. That one's going to be hit right by the second baseman over to right field. Nice job by the right fielder to come up with it. It's going to be Angelina out there. So the leadoff batter for the Lady Panthers reaches base. So we got a Curtis pinch hitter coming up, number 2, Alyssa, stepping into the batter's box. As Kylie's at first base with a single to right. It's going to be a first pitch ball to Alyssa. That'll be a ground ball towards the third baseman over the second, and that's going to be in and out of the glove. As the Lady Panther will advance to third base. So we'll have runners on the corner. We'll have Kylie at third base, Alyssa at first. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Reese, up to the plate. Nobody out here in the top of the third inning. And that'll be high for ball 1 to Reese. Alyssa will be on the move to second base. And that one's going to be called strike 1 at the plate. So we'll have 2 Lady Panthers on the base pads at second and third. Kylie at third, Alyssa at second. Reese at the plate, nobody out. That one's going to be hit hard towards left center field. And that'll find the gap out there. We'll have 1 Lady Panther scoring. Alyssa rounding third on her way home. That'll play 2 more runs. As Reese will pick up a double.
Number 16, Cadence Weiss.
And that'll bring up number 16, Cadence, up to the plate. That's going to miss high for ball 1. Oh, big swing and a miss for strike 1 from Cadence. Looks like she was trying to put one on the roof of Navarro Elementary. So 1-1 count to Cadence. That's going to miss outside for ball 2. Do have a runner at second base. That's Reese, the pitcher for the Lady Panthers. Change up for strike 2. 2-2 to count. And they're going to catch Reese off of the bag for out number 1. That'll clear the base pads. That'll make the count 2-2 on the changeup from Evelyn. That one's going to be popped up. Fouled and out of play about 5 feet behind me. I was already like so 2-2 to count still remains to Cadence. 1 out here in the top half of the 3rd inning. That one's going to be hit high right over second base. And the second baseman will come up, make the squeeze for out number 2. So that'll make it 2 outs here in the top half of the 3rd inning. And that'll bring up number 5, Lisa, for the Lady Panthers. Oh, sharp ground ball hit, foul down the right side. That'll be a screamer of a foul for strike 1. Deja vu down the right side once again for strike 2. A timeout is going to be called at the plate by Lisa. Count is still 0-2. That one's going to be hit down the right side, and that one's going to be about 10 feet foul. So count will still remain 0-2. That one to be high for ball 1. So 1-2 pitch on the way. That's going to be swung on, hit towards right field. And once again, to end the inning, Angelina will make the squeeze for number 3. So after going scoreless in the top half of the second, the Lady Panthers add 2 more runs to their run total and lead the Lady Lions by a score of 14-0. We're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with some more Lady Lions softball right here on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast.
Old Pal Texas Tavern, located on the square in downtown Lockhart at 100 East Market Street. From a variety of appetizers, fried chicken, burgers, and salads, Old Pal is the right place for your hunger. We are open 7 days a week, Sunday through Thursday 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. and Fridays and Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 12 a.m. Our kitchen will be open late on Lockhart Lions Friday Night Lights home games. Old Pal Texas Tavern's cold drinks, fried chicken, and famous smash burgers are perfect for your after-game score. At Old Pal's, we are proud supporters of the Lockhart Lions and the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast.
We're back for the bottom half of the third inning. And leading things off for the Lady Lions will be number 5, Sabrina. Reese is still on the mound for the Lady Panthers. Lady Lions were able to get 2 runners on the base pads last inning, but unable to bring them across the plate. And that'll be a first pitch for ball 1. That one's going to be hit towards center field. Center field is going to come up, make the squeeze for out number 1. And that'll bring up the shortstop, number 1, Presley Mavis, up to the plate.
Number 1, Presley Mavis.
Now the first pitch to Mavis will be low for ball 1. And that one will be swung on. And fouled back between the feet of Mavis. Talk about the impossibility of physics. 1-1 the count. That's going to be a ground ball to the shortstop. Shortstop comes up firing over the first base for out number 2. And that'll bring up number 22, Elizabeth, up to the plate.
Now batting second baseman.
The second baseman for the Lady Lions.
Salinas.
It's going to be high for ball 1. And that'll catch that inside corner for strike 1. 1-1 the count. A 1-1 pitch going to be inside for ball 2. 2-1 the count. That's going to be low and inside for ball 3. And the on-deck circle for the Lady Lions will be number 10, Genesis. Well, right now, number 22, Elizabeth at the plate. Looking at a 3-1 count. And that'll be hit right back up the middle, past the diving shortstop. And that'll put Elizabeth at first base as Jennison.
Now batting, number 10, Genesis Lopez.
As Genesis Lopez will be stepping into the batter's box. Going to put number 8, Heaven, in the on-deck circle. That one's going to be fouled right off her foot. So that'll be a dead ball. Good catch by the home plate umpire. Longtime umpire of Lockhart Little League, Mr. Joe. That's going to be catching it inside corner for strike 2. So 0-2 count, 2 outs here in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. And a swing and a miss for strike 3 on a rising fastball. And that's going to do it. So after 3 innings of play,
All right, you guys, I don't know if you know anything about AWR wrestling.
it is
Mr. Rosario Rodriguez in the house.
Lady Panthers 14, Lady Lions 0. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be right back with some more Lady Lions softball right here on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast.
Working hand in hand with the community to keep our Lions safe. This school year, Lockhart ISD is launching Lion Guard, a community watch program in which individuals can apply to volunteer and be a positive presence on the campuses for students while also monitoring and checking for any potential safety concerns. All Lion Guard volunteers must undergo a criminal background check and will participate in civilian response to active shooter events training and stop the bleed training. Anyone who is interested is welcome to apply. Go to the Lockhart ISD website and from the menu tab click on Parents and scroll down to hit the Volunteer in LISD. Join the Pride of Lockhart tab and sign up.
Number 8, Ashton Williams.
And we are back. Evelyn Rodriguez still on the mound for the Lady Lions. And leading off for the Lady Panthers, number 8, Ashton. We are in the top half of the 4th inning. That one's going to miss for ball 1. That one's going to be high for ball 2. That one's going to be fouled back for strike 1. one's going to be fouled back to the backstop. That'll even up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Evan again, the signal from the coaching staff, Coach Salinas. 2-2 pitch on the way. That's going to miss low for ball 3. 3-2 to count. And that one's going to miss for ball 4. And that'll put the leadoff batter on the base paths for the Lady Panthers as Ashton will go to first base, and that'll bring up
Number 9, Shelby Broderick.
as Shelby will be coming in. Pinch hitter coming in. And Shelby will be batting for Molly. That's going to be high for ball 1. So the count to Shelby 1-0. And she'll send that one down the right side, and that one's just going to be fouled by 1.5 feet for strike 1. That one's going to be hit right back up the middle to center field. And that'll put the first 2 batters on the base paths for the Lady Panthers.
Now batting, number 6, Riley Slip.
And that'll bring up number 6, Riley, up to the plate. Nobody out. Here in the top half of the 4th inning. That one's going to be fouled out of play over the left side for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch going to be inside for ball 1. 1-1 to count. That one's going to be hit right back up the middle once again to center field. 1 run will come in. And that'll put Panthers on the base pads at 2nd and 3rd.
Now batting, number 14, Addison Shepard.
I'll bring up number 14, Addison. Real quick, the Lady Lions will be back in action on the 24th. They will be playing at Lehman High School. Next broadcasted game for Lady Lions softball is going to be on the 28th as they will host the Leander Lady Lions. That one's going to be hit over to left field. And that one's just going to be foul. On the Lions Pride Sports broadcast, next broadcast will be this Friday night, or this Thursday, tomorrow, for a home game for Lockhart Lion Baseball as they will host the Rouse Raiders of Leander. Lockhart traveled to Rouse last night and defeated the Raiders by a score of 9-0. That one's going to be hit to the right fielder, making the squeeze for out number 1. It's going to be Angelina. She's doing a great job out in right field for the Lady Lions, coming in the second inning.
Now batting, number 11, Kylie Kirk.
But a Lady Panther did tag up the score. And that makes the score Lady Panther 16, Lady Lions 0. Here in the top half of the fourth inning, 1 out. That one's going to be hit towards center field, going back, making the catch at the wall, at the fence for out number 2. And the Lady Panther will tag up from third to plate the 17th run of the ball game for the Lady Panthers.
Number 2, Alyssa Gonzalez.
And that'll bring up number 2, Alyssa, up to the plate. Her second plate appearance. That one's going to be hit towards right field. And coming up to make the squeeze for out number 3 for the third straight inning in a row.
Excellent defense.
It's going to be Angelina.
Nieto in right field.
So after 3.5 innings of play, the Lady Panthers add 3 more runs to their total and lead the Lady Lions by a score of 17-0. We're going to take a quick timeout and we'll be right back with some more Lady Lions softball right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
The Central Texas Dispute Resolution Center takes a preventative approach to resolving conflict in our area. We seek to use training and community education to resolve conflict before it becomes a judicial or legal case. The Central Texas DRC does mediate cases ordered through the courts as well as those cases referred by an attorney and initiated by a party in conflict. The Central Texas DRC serves approximately 500,000 citizens in Hays, Comal, Guadalupe, and Caldwell counties. We are located at 300 CM Allen Parkway, Suite 400, San Marcos, Texas, or you can call us at 512-878-0382.
All right, leading things off for the Lady Lions here in the bottom half of the fourth inning. It's going to be number 8, Heaven Cantu. She'll look at the first pitch for ball 1. That one's going to be low for ball 2. 2-0 will be low and inside for ball 3. So Cantu will be looking at a 3-0 count. That one's going to be hit into right field. A right fielder will be right there to make the squeeze for out number 1.
Next up to bat, catcher, number 9, Marissa Sosa.
So the catcher, number 9, Marissa, will be stepping into the batter's box. She'll look at the first pitch high for ball 1. One 0 pitch on the way. And that'll catch that outside corner for strike 1. Marissa thought about swinging at that one, but held back off. A change up from Reese, who's still on the mound for the Lady Panthers. That one's going to miss outside for ball 2. 2-1 to count. Two-one pitch on the way. That one's going to be swung on and hit towards center field. And the center fielder will make the squeeze for out number 2.
Now batting, number 4, Angelina.
And that'll bring up the right fielder, Angelina, up to the plate. He's done a great job coming in during the second inning at right field. And as I mentioned, has made the squeeze for out number 3 for 3 straight innings to end the second, third, and fourth for the Lady Panthers. That one's going to tip back for strike 1. Big swing and a miss on a changeup for strike 2. That one's going to be popped up, out of play. And Mike James will come up with the catch. Count will still remain 0-2. That one's going to be low for ball 1. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. And that's going to be the ball game as a run rule is in effect. We're going to take a quick timeout and we'll come back with your players of the game right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast for Lady Lions softball. But we'll take a quick timeout and we'll be right back.
If you're looking for a custom-made tumbler for yourself or as a gift, from pro sports, college, high school, and inspirational tumblers, here at Shimmer Me Tumblers we can create what you're looking for. We can create just about any design or style to give your tumbler a one-of-a-kind look. So, look no further than Shimmer Me Tumblers designed by Blanca and Emilio Juarez. You can find us on Facebook and on TikTok. Or you can email us at shimmermetumblers0@gmail.com.
So welcome back. The game is over as the Lady Panthers come out victorious 17-0 over the Lady Lions. There we go, the Lady Lions singing a fight song. As it's a final here at Lady Lions Softball Stadium. Lady Panthers 17, Lady Lions 0. But it didn't go without the effort of some great play. And right now we'll get to that. We'll start with your One Goals Fitness Defensive Player of the Game. Although she came in during the second, or at the beginning of the second inning, got to give it up to Angelina Nieta. She made some great plays out there in right field. Not only ending the innings of the second, third, and fourth with the catch, but also had some great plays out there with some ground balls hit out to her. So congratulations to Angelina Nieta. You are the One Goals Fitness Defensive Player of the Game. Now, as for your Christ Market Offensive Player of the Game, it's going to go to a couple of ladies out there. You got number 22, Elizabeth, and number 10, Genesis. So congratulations to you. You are the Christ Market Offensive Player of the Game. But that's going to do it for us here tonight. We'll be going back live tomorrow night right across the road for Lockhart Lions baseball as they host the Glen Grizzlies, the Glen Grizzly Bears from Leander, and some baseball action, varsity baseball action, and we'll be there live to broadcast that one starting at 7 p.m. for first pitch. Once again, want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching tonight's broadcast of Lady Lions softball right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. And like I always say, you could take the lion out of Lockhart, but you can never take the heart out of Lockhart. Go Lions.
Thank you for watching today's broadcast of Lockhart Lions Sports, brought to you by Kent Riddle Properties on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. And remember, like the Sarge always says, you can take the lion out of Lockhart, but you can never take the heart out of Lockhart. Go Lions!